telling you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm live now. Hi. Hi. Looks like JN Clemente is the first one. Hi, Albert and Keywork. Hi, Benson. Hi, Mars Gold. Hi, Tommy Cornet. Hi. More comments whizzing by. Dragon, Crawler 87, Javier. Hi. Hi, Brian from North Carolina. Getting the junk in my throat again. Ben said, how was my day? Well, I was really busy today with the project. Yes, Antonia, WRX, what's your question? I'll see if I could catch the comment there because it whizzed by and So, Quantum says, I still wear Bugle Boys and British Knights. I think I'm familiarized with that Bugle Boy brand. That junk in my throat. You practically own San Diego? Nice. Well, maybe you could give me a house over there for free. I'm telling you. How's the COVID over there? Well, I don't know. I think I've been hearing like some rise of cases. I don't know. But this is California, you know, and of course, it's a very crowded state, you know. Hi, MK 2021. Hi, okay. Yeah, okay. Brian Props says something about the Kia. Well, I bought the Kia brand new, and I did make a video of it when I bought it brand new 7 years ago. Yeah, and it had only 12 miles. My God, man, that car was. I mean, when I see that video, man, that car was brand spanking new, man. Like everything on that car was so brand new. Man. There's nothing like a car that's brand new, but well, my car isn't so new anymore. I mean, I tell you, I mean, it's been beat up millions of times when I put some stuff in the car, like when I've been using my car like a truck so many times, like putting like cement bags in it and stepping stones and these bags of rocks to do this project, you know. Hi, King Arjun Reviews. Hi, the Uva Grape. Can I record or can you record or something on my voicemail? Well, I'll see if I. Hang on. What's the best Kia out there? Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess people love the Fortes and the Souls and even the Optimas. Everybody likes those cars, or at least here anyway in California. Boom Maddox says, I'm 23 and I love Metallica. Very good. That's a heavy metal brand, right? A band, yeah. Benson is asking me if I ever owned buying one. Not a new one, but probably like maybe a one in the $5,000 range. Like a F-150. I want to get an F-150. Because we really could use a truck. Eduardo Carrillo is asking me, how much did a car cost in 1988? Well, you know what? It's like, we used to buy cars. You know, like, cars used to be like around $9,000. But back then, they were stripped down to the bone, though. I mean, they didn't have air conditioner or they were stick and everything, Back then, we were able to buy them for about $9,000. And they would go up to like maybe 20 for something really nice. Back in the day, you were able to buy a really nicely loaded Maxima for like $20,000 or even 15 or 18 or something like that. Junk in my throat. Hang on. Pull the teeth out. Oh, you want to see my teeth? Yeah, I'll do it. You wanted to see that? That's my partials. Yeah, at least I found them, though. I'm glad I found my teeth. If I was gonna buy myself a car, would you buy a Subaru? Well, I like them. I like Subarus. But if I had to do if I had to do a car again, honestly though, I would just get either a Toyota or another Kia. Or a Ford F-150. Those are the only ones that I really like at the moment. Thank you very much, Heat Santa. Very good. Are you still doing the Halloween night live stream? Yeah, I don't see why not. And speaking of Halloween, I'm still planning on doing the little party or kind of like a little get together thing. Well, it's like a thing that I could say, that I could call. Well, how would I call? I would just call it like a say hi type thing. For those of you who live near me and already know me and everything and know where I'm at, you just come over and say hi on Halloween, and you guys can hang out here for whatever amount of time you want. That's fine, because I'm planning on having it all day long. like like a little say hi type thing. And I'll probably have it all day long if I'm having that day off. I'm kind of likelihood I am, but I cannot say for sure. But even if I work that day, I would just I probably would go home early maybe. Clorox is asking me, what do you regret not recording more of in the the streets. I regret not recording enough of the freeways and the street life, especially like when I was living in the Covina house. I regret not recording like the corners of the nearby main streets in my house, at my house. Telling you. Hang on, have I been in Tijuana in the 80s and 90s? Well, just 80s. I used to go there. My dad, used to take us there. How's the motorized bike going? Rudy Snyder is asking. Well, it's good. I just haven't had much time to use it. It's doing good. If you're talking about um, if you're talking about like this bike here. Well, if you're talking about this one, well, this one and this one too. It's doing good, man. Light burnt up. What do you mean by that? I'm telling you. So yeah. What burnt up light? Hi, Luis de la Vega. Hi. You're gonna come over, right? On Halloween Day. I'm telling you, what are you doing right now, Luis de la Vega? I'm telling you. What's the meaning behind Mir Chic? I don't know what that means. Hi, California Mopeds. Hi, Sandman 619. Did you bang any hookers? Well, that's not even, it's something that would not even be relevant. Nah, not really. So anyways. My throat again. How did I learn to drive? Well, I went to my high school, like I said, telling you. Well, I mean, I learned to drive a car in high school, like when they used to have classes in high school. I'm telling you. Mm. Am I on vacation? No. I mean, I was kind of like on a vacation 2 weeks, like last week. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah, the garage door is in good order now. I fixed the door. I put metal hinges, and then I put these little bars here so the garage door doesn't sag anymore. Hey, Gil, have you ever been to the East Coast? Time Lord is asking me. No, I've never been that way before. I've never been like to New York or anything. How's the weather? It was actually kind of hot today. Here in San Bernardino, anyway. Hang on. Do you know how to swim? Yeah, as far as I know, I could stick my head under the water. Yeah, I mean, I could swim, but not really though. I'm not really a good swimmer. I would only swim in the shallow water only. I will not dare go on the deeper part. I used to do that when I was younger, yeah, but no more. I mean, I'm afraid of water, I'm afraid of being in the water actually. But if I'm in the water, I would only do the shallow part, like 3 feet, 5 feet maybe, 3 feet deep. I would only stay within that part. Do I still have old receivers? I have one. Well, I don't have it's not a receiver, but it's like a uh, component, like a complete system, like a shelf. I have a shelf system. I don't speak Spanish. It's only English. What does your wife work, or where does she work? She works in a hospital, like a convalescent hospital. California Moped is asking, do you still have your old video games? I don't have. It's not the same particular ones that I had in the 90s and 80s, but I do have them. I do have the old game systems. I don't have the Nintendo 64 though. However. MP3, yes, I did. I did that a long time ago. I converted all of my entire 500 tapes onto MP3s. Yes, I had a mess of built-in radios in the 90s house. I don't know, I'm familiarized with built-in radios in a house. Do I plan on living in this area the rest of my life? Well, it kind of depends, it depends. Do I miss my McDonald's? I don't exactly. Not exactly. How's the gas on the Charger? Are you talking about the Camaro right here? The Camaro? If you're talking about this Camaro here, the gas is not Sacramento on the freeway. I got around there, but I'll typically get between 15 and 20 per gallon, and it's a 6-cylinder. It's not a 8. What city is it? This is San Bernardino, California. What happened to the Honda Civic that my mom had in 1995? Well, my mom traded that car in 2 years later to get another Civic, like to get a 98. I think she traded it 2 years later, but she got this 98 like a 97 or something. Yeah. My mom only usually keeps cars for a few years and then she trades them in. Am I voting for 2020? Well, I'm not even doing anything to do with voting or anything. Hang on. How much is monthly rent in San Bernardino? Well, I mean, depends on where you go, but it seems like apartments, nothing is cheap anymore these days, Not even in San Bernardino, but Rent, I think rent can go from around maybe like $800 for something like really in a shitty, rundown area of San Bernardino, or in the shitty areas of San Bernardino. But I mean, like the typical house here is like $300,000, to buy, and in a pretty average area. I mean, not run down and not nice either, but of course there's some nice areas in San Bernardino, and they look like paradise. Certain parts of San Bernardino look like paradise. How much you pay for rent over here or mortgage? $1,500 a month over here. Yeah, let me see. Did I go to the Orange Show Swap Me? I've been there. Goodbye, Don Ho. I know the singer actually. What's a Fontana food location that hasn't changed since I left? I'm not really sure actually. Probably, probably McDonald's maybe, or Chuck E. Cheese maybe, the one that on Valley Street. Yeah, you know what? Encinitas house. Oh yeah, Encinitas. I believe in that. Oh yeah. I mean, I lived in Encinitas when I was a kid. We had a house. Well, my dad, bought a house in Encinitas, California, and I don't know how much they paid, but I know we lived in a house there before. But now I saw the house. I googled that house, and that one is selling for $1 million, and it's just a regular, like, three-bedroom house. Although it's a nice area, yeah, oh yeah. But man, $1 million, man, for a house. Yeah, $1 million freaking dollars, man. For a house, just a kind of like a regular house in Encinitas, man. Even in L.A., in LA, like in the LA areas or the Orange County areas, shit, houses like my childhood house, shit, those are that house is probably almost $1 million to buy that house right now. The last time I saw it, it was like about $800,000 to buy that house, and it's just a regular three-bedroom, four-bedroom house. Yeah, for $1 million, you'll get a shack in L.A. That's true. I would. That's almost literally right there. You could get a shack in San Francisco or in L.A. for $1 million. Almost. It's pretty almost true. I mean, it's almost literally, man. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, housing is incredibly expensive in those areas, man. Because in Santa Ana, like the tour that I did in Santa Ana, shit, I think that the average house is like no less than like $700,000, man, to buy. I mean, like a shitty house, like a house like this one, like two-bedroom, one-bath house, it would probably be about $700,000 in Santa Ana. Oh yeah. Hang on, hang on. Did my brother get upset? Well, Hector used to get a little upset, a little bit here and there, but Arnold never. He didn't get when I would record them. You know what? If I became a millionaire, about like the comment about buying, if I would buy a house in L.A., if I became a millionaire, well, if I became a millionaire, I would probably just stay here in California. I mean, I would stay here, but I would live in a nicer area. I would want to live in a nicer area than this place is. Like I probably would just move. I would probably move to Covina, maybe. If I was a millionaire, I'd probably buy a house in Covina or in like any of the nicer areas, like even in Rancho Cucamonga or something. Yeah, I would just move in a nicer area. I mean, if I became I would stay here in California if I became $1 million, millionaire. Any lowriders do I remember from the 90s? Well, they used to do hydraulics in those days. But although I did not know too many people. I'm telling you. In Fresno, and for $300,000 you could buy a house. Really? Well, yeah, I guess that's like, excuse me. Telling you. Sandman said you own the largest land development? Yeah? Did I ever get into comic or trading or... No, not really. I never did that. Not even really my brothers either. I'm familiarized with the city Resenda, I guess. What do I, what do I think of the growing population of homeless in my area? Well, I mean, what can I mean, I'm whatever. I mean, as long as they're not gonna do anything to my place, or as long as they're not gonna bother me, I'm fine. I guess whatever. I mean, I don't care, man. But I just don't want anything to do with them if they're looking for trouble, you know. Do I remember when jobs used to be on the newspaper? Eddie's asking, oh yeah, I remember I was dependent entirely on newspapers to look for a job back in the day. Oh yeah. I'm so wealthy, it's so disgusting, Sandman says. Well, you're gonna have to give me some of your money so that way so you don't have to feel disgusted. I'll be more than happy to have some of your money so that way you could get rid of that disgustingly rich that you are. I'm telling you, I'll be more than happy. I have a lot of room in here for that dollar. I'm telling you. So, anyways. So, Hefty says, I'm 1 hour and 14 minutes from San Bernardino, huh? Well, you're gonna have to come over here on Halloween. Just kidding. Is it worth it to be? Is it worth it to YouTube for what? Well, I don't know. It's fun. It's fun doing this, I guess. Hi, Isaac. Do I like comedy? I like comedy, of course. Well, especially the older stuff. You'll send me some money. Okay, here you go. I mean, I got a lot of room in this garage to bring in that, like, money. I'm telling you. So if you have a pallet full of money, I have a lot of room in here. Just bring in that forklift and bring in the pallet full of $100 bills. I'm telling you. Dock, California. You can rent the garage. Can I rent the garage? I don't know. I'm telling you. Alexis. Hi, Alexis. Hi, Alexis. Chavez. Hi, Kayla. Would I consider being a comedian? Well, it kind of depends, you know. You know, on what's comedian about me. Oh, thank you very much, Miguel. Go up. Go up. That's how you say your name. Thanks for your donation. Shout out from Fontana. So you live in Fontana, huh? Very nice. Ever make short movies? No, not really. Well, I can't even remember. Ricky's asking me, do you have a forklift license? Yeah, I'm certified to drive a forklift. And that's what I'm actually doing in my job. Although it's mostly the pallet jack that I'm doing. I did not used to shoplift a video, and I got caught, you know, back in the day. That was when I was 16 years old, but that was the only time that I ever done anything like it, though. And that's it. Do I speak Spanish? No, I don't, unfortunately. That's a very common question I get. Now, do I speak Spanish? English is the only language, my only language. Have I used my drone lately? Well, I use it here and there. I use it once in a while. I haven't used it much, you know, lately though. Do you remember working at a Pizza Hut? Well, of course, I have the video of it. Yeah. Tell us a joke. Sneakers Chief Justin is asking me. Well, what has two humps and is found at the North Pole? Does anybody know the answer to that one? Let me see. What camera am I using right now? I'm using my phone right now. My Samsung. Hang on. Hang on. Shadow Oak Park. Why don't I speak Spanish? Because I just don't. Well, the answer to that question, are you that this guy, this person, Jarrett, got the answer. A lost camel. That's what it is. Hang on. Do I believe in UFOs? Well, I believe in flying my drone to make it look like a UFO and scare the hell out of everybody in San Bernardino. I'm telling you. What's the best way to transfer videotapes? Well, I Ruxia DVD to VHS to DVD transfer software, but it allows you to do it onto digital as well. So, Keywork said that I'm the type of guy to have a bowl of Lucky Charms and talk about 80s. Well, you got that one right there. Ed Urbanus asking me, do I get tired of people asking me if I speak Spanish? Well, I mean, whatever. I mean, of course, I'm always expecting, like I'm always expecting the same question asked over and over again. But a lot of people who ask me if they're new people, like, or they never been on my channel, so I'm okay with it. I mean, like, I don't mind answering the same question all the time, I mean, because there's always new people that come up here, so I mean, I just treat them like new. I mean, like if I, well, of course, I mean, there's a lot of new people, so I'm gonna be respectful to everybody who's new. So yeah. With the chat, hang on, what's happening with the chat? Nothing. What was my another common question I get is what's my favorite camera? Well, if you're talking about what was my favorite camera back in the times, well, I really liked this VHS camcorder that I had. It was a RCA CC436 or something. I really liked that one because it worked so good, I mean, it worked really good. And it made videos really nicely too. And I had this camcorder from '96 through 2000. Hang on. Have to say, was it scary going to that one place at night with your flamboyant roommates? Well, no, not really. When I had that flamboyant roommate back in the time, like I guess my phone got disconnected again. Well, I'm having a little gathering. It's not a gathering, but it's more like a welcome to say hi, come over and say hi type thing. For those of you any of you who know me and and know where I'm at and everything. For those of you who already know me and even been in my house already. Sizzler on Citrus Avenue. Yeah, I remember. I mean, yeah, I loved going to Sizzler. I tell you, I'm telling you. Yeah, English is my only language. Hang on. I do have a bunch of videos up on my YouTube that answer some of those commonly asked questions. Yeah, I think I probably titled it frequently asked question, uh, FAG or FAQ question, something like that. I titled that video. Hang on. Hang on. So Kayla said that Sizzlers is closing permanently in Australia. Huh? Australia? I didn't know they had a Sizzler there. Okay, let me. Pet California Poppy said, "You always saved money well." Yeah, I did. I mean, because I was not any sort of party goer and everything. Hip hop is asking me, do I work? I don't work on Saturdays and Sundays. Well, I'm not supposed to, but my job gets pretty busy a lot, so. So, like, I was speaking of money, like, I was able to save money for electronic. Well, I was not a party goer, so I did not spend my money back then. So I was able to save money because I was more like introverted and I was more like a stay-at-home guy, and I don't drink or anything. So yeah, I mean, I saved a lot of money there apparently because I did not used to drink or anything. My brothers did, but not me. I was more like a homebody type guy. I like to stay home. Hang on. Telling you. Have I ever cheated on my wife? Well, no, because I mean, no, of course of course we all are guilty, once in a while to lust or whatever. I think most of us are gonna do that. I mean, but I never really actually done that. I mean, I never actually cheated. Hip hop is saying, do I remember the last time Dodgers won the World Series? Well, I mean, from what I always heard, it was like in the late 80s or something like that. My family speaks Spanish. Yeah, I mean, why I don't know. I don't know why that happened, but I don't know how that happened. Well, maybe because of my ear, because I was born with a defective ear, right? So, I mean, I did not hear very well back then. So that's probably why I don't know the language, because I didn't catch all the words very well. Hang on. What city do I live in? This is San Bernardino. Hang on. Jarrett is asking me what's the project in the backyard that I worked on today. Well, I'm going to show you right now. This is what I did today. I worked on this all day long today. Do I have a hearing problem? Well, I don't have a hearing problem, but it's just I can only hear half because of my defective ear. Because I was born with a defective ear, you could see it. Yeah, I was born like that. Luis de la Vega said, "Would you buy moped and did you find the teeth?" Oh, yeah. Yeah, my mice had actually hang on, mice had actually taken my teeth and my dentures are partial. They took it. Yes, I mean you heard me right. Mice had actually taken my teeth because we have a mouse problem in our house. Need to get cats. Yeah. Hang on. Do I listen to house music? I still love to play house music. I love house music. The 90s, I still love that music. What happened to my Gil RC license plate? Well, when they stole my car, I mean, those license plates were gone back in the day. And I never had any thoughts about getting new ones, new personalized plates. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, thanks about the comment about my teeth looking good. There's no sound. What no sound? Is there no sound? Telling you. Hang on. Oh yeah, those Gil RC plates. I used to have a personalized. Is there no sound? Shit. Hi. Who said that there's no sound? Someone's saying that there's no sound on here. No, there is sound, huh? Do I know more Spanish or Filipino? I know more Spanish, but I don't know the I don't know the language. I only don't know a small portion of it. So, anyways, yeah. Do you have to? Do you still have the hi, Rudy? All right, I haven't heard from you in a long time. So Xander says you're Mexican and Filipino. Very nice. Dun says, hey Gilbert, do you have some videos in the 50s and 60s when you're a kid? I was not a kid in the 50s. I was born in 1970s. I don't have any videos older than 1988, by the way. But I do have audio recordings of myself when I was 11 in 1981. Hang on. Did Hector used to get into fights? Yeah, Hector used to. And Hector did get into a few of them in his life. But nothing ever serious, but hip hop is asking me, do you have any videos of Sizzlers back in the 80s? Unfortunately, I don't. I really don't. Unfortunately. Hang on. Did my dad fix the bee problem Gil had in the front yard? Oh, I don't remember that one. Nobody fixed it. I think they just went away on their own. What's going on with the cat? It's not the cat problem. It's a mouse problem. We have a mouse problem. I want to get some cats. I want to get some cats. Or I want to do an exterminator. I don't know. I'm an exterminator for the house, like to rid the mice might be pending. You use a cat instead. I'll see though. Hang on. I'm telling you. What cat? You're talking about getting rid of the cats. I'm not. I would want to keep the kitties if they're going to do their job of getting the mice for me. I never had a problem with getting rid of a cat. I don't know where you're getting that from. Hang on. Do I have any other defects other than my ear? Well, I don't think I have any like birth defects or anything. I'm telling you. Hang on. Okay, you see my yard? I did a project there. And Flight of the Navigator. I love that show. Cindy says never noticed. Yeah? You never noticed, huh? I guess you're talking about my ear, maybe? Telling you. Yard looking good. Very nice. Thank you. Yeah, it came out. I have to make a daytime video. It's good that a lot of people don't notice my ears, my defective ear. That I was born like that, you know. What project am I doing? I did some yard work. I did some hard work over here. Oh yeah, Kayla says 2.4K subs before I get 50,000. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess my subscription count is going up these days. Very nice. Do I prefer Disneyland or Vegas? I don't know. Disneyland, but it's too busy in there all the time. And thank you very much, 4K Club or Crib, for your donation. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be uploading a blog about the project. Because I made some videos while I was doing it, although I did not. Well, actually, with the security camera, I made a video like with the security camera recorded me doing this project. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get the footage from there and blog it. I want to do that. You know, that's what I want to do for sure. Kayla feels that I should hang on. I should get 50 by the end of the year. Yeah, I would think so too. What did my mom go together with after she left Joe? Nobody. I mean, she's been single since. Eddie's asking me, who was that guy with the burgundy mini truck from the video of 1994? Well, he was a neighbor. I mean, his name was Tosh. I guess it's spelled with T-A-J, I think. He was an Indian guy, and he was the owner of that truck. I mean, well, like, I mean, his dad bought it from back in those days. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Do I prefer beer or tequila? Well, I don't drink, so probably tequila if I was gonna have my opinion. Kayla says that was a cool truck. Yeah, back in those days, they were very popular trucks back then. You know, those hydraulic type things, or those, I mean, low riders and shit. They were really popular back then. You know, mini trucks. What do your daughters think of my videos? Well, I mean, they trip out on them on the fact that they see my life like way before they were born. You know. Do I feel like the 2000s were like the 90s? Well, the beginning, yes. The beginning of 2000, you know, still felt like 90s. Yeah. With other big celebs like Joe Rogan leaving California, have you thought about moving the money to do that right now? I mean, well, I mean, don't really have the ability to do that at the moment, you know. Telling you. Do I do a bit? I thank you again, 4K Crib, for your donation. Could I do a video about my tool, about your tool collection when you have a chance? Well, tools, but let me see. I got my tools. I'll make a video. Why not? I mean, now this is my tools, but it's a total mess. So I mean, it's all scattered all over the place. You know, about California, Gil ain't leaving California, Ed said. Well, I mean, it probably may not happen, you know, because it's going to be too hard for me to adjust to any other place, you know. I mean, it would be hard to adjust to a totally new area, you know, like, especially like if it's far away. Pancho says, hell, yeah, I remember that, yeah. Remember that, like, the hill that I used to climb on my bikes. I remember the hill. Can I show the Camaro? Well, yeah, here it is. Hang on. Oh, thank you very much, DA California Poppy. Tell Heckler, Raider Nation, this our year. Yeah, Heckler loves the Raiders, actually. Yeah. Do I miss the Montclair job? Well, I mean, I loved that job, you know, back in my day. I loved that job, you know, when I was driving my own car. Oh, yeah, man. I'm telling you. Very good. Hang on, did I ever smoke weed? Well, no. Thank you very much, 4K Crib, one more time for your donation. Love your videos. Keep up the great work. Well, you are very welcome. Oh my God, you're the one that just asked me about the tool collection, right? Well, here it is, right here. Yeah, it's kind of a mess. So, I mean, this tool collection is a mess. Hang on. Eddie's asking me how much did it used to cost to get candy, chips, and sodas and hot dogs. Well, I mean, If I can remember, I mean, it was a little bit cheaper, but not necessarily much cheaper. Well, I think it's almost the same. Well, maybe the candies had gone up like twice. It's probably like 3 times more expensive now than it was back then. You know, candies. Well, we used to pick up a typical candy bar for like 25 cents back in the early 80s, and then they went up to like 35 cents or 30 cents or 40 cents or whatever. But now, right now, that same candy bar is probably like a dollar now. I mean, hot dogs, you know, from the hot dog, you know, we could still get them pretty cheap for these days, you know. Thank you again, 4K Crib, for your donation. I want to give back. Well, God, you're very welcome about this video thing. Yeah, very good. Telling you. What Nintendo console did I have? I used to have the NES. NES. I used to have the regular. I still have it actually. That Nintendo regular one. I used to have a 64 and 64, but I sold that. And I did have and I did have the Super Nintendo at one time too, but I sold that one too. I mean, unfortunately, telling you, probably should have kept those things. I should have kept this N64, you know. I should have kept that one. So you love to hear me laugh, huh? Telling you. Well, yeah. Trying to think of another joke. What's another joke? Okay, Nacho Man says, what were the games that were stolen when I lived with Rio? I mean, this roommate, the flamboyant roommate, his name was Rio. Back in 1998. Well, I mean, well, all of them were stolen. They were all stolen. Yeah. Max Lalas. Hi, Max Lalas. Why no drugs or alcohol? I just never got into it, you know. Hang on. Arcade. I remember the arcade in the 80s. What did the blind man say when he walked by the fish market? Hello, ladies. No, I know that one. Oh yeah, because you know the how the private parts smell like fishes. Patricia says yes, Jenny Lynn. I'm telling you. What kind of dog do I got? It's just a, it's just where is he right now? It's right there. There he is. I'll show you him right now. You could probably judge. Give me a judging for what type of dog he is. He looks like a kind of like a. I mean, I think he's like a bulldog or something. What growing legit said? What do wal walruses and Tupperware have in common? They both are like a tight seal. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, I mean yeah, because the seal. Yeah. Oh man. God, one more time, 4K Crib gave me another donation. Wow, very nice. One more time, yeah. Just one more time. Thanks for the cool channel. Wow, you're very welcome there. You are very, very welcome. Thank you very much. Well, I'm just gonna be. It's gonna continue. I mean, yeah. It just happened to come to the right place because it's something that I just like to do. I like to do this. I mean, it's great that I like to do this. I mean, it's fun to do this. It just is for me anyway. I mean, I'm telling you. Very nice. That's good, man. Earthquake just right now. Where? I didn't feel any earthquakes. Telling you. Hi, Eric, Peter, Shanna. Hi. Seems like the stream was cutting off. Hang on, I gotta clean the lens. Yeah, this is the Camaro. Like I get a lot of comments about the Camaro. Yeah. Have I ridden my bike lately? Not really. I mean, hang on, I'm trying to catch up with some of these comments. Trump 2020. Say Trump 2020, whatever. I'm kind of whatever about the politics, I'm not even really yeah. Hang on. So, what's your favorite old-time comedian? I am trying to remember. I mean, fortunately, I had a Mars goal. They're saying something about that. I just decided to go with the cellular data on my phone right now, so I don't have to worry about possible problems with the connection here. So, hang on. Does my Mercury have a V8? No, it's only a 6-cylinder. It's a 3.8 liter 6. Hang on. Time Lord said it must be hard trying to do things you want to do with your work schedule. Yeah, it is. I mean, but I managed to do it though. I mean, I happen to have today and tomorrow off, so I mean, and I just happen to have the weekend off this time around, But it's not common these days. What's my dog's name? His name, we call him Chase. There he is. Well, the dog can come in handy sometimes because sometimes the mice might run out here and he'll get them. He gets them. Have I heard fireworks? Well, there's fireworks all the time, unless it's gunfire in my town. You know how my town is. Why didn't I go to Nogales? Well, because I wanted to stay at Northview. That's why. Hang on. Would I say that Costco pizza is the best pizza ever? I probably would have to say that because I love their pizza. I have it almost every day in my job because my job, the Costco is really close to my job. And I go there almost every day. I mean, do I like Popeye's spicy chicken? I don't like anything spicy. And thank you, DA California Poppy, for your donation. You put everybody else on camera, and now you're oh, how funny! I'm telling you, very nice. Did I ever record over one of Hector's porno movies? No, Heckler did not have those. Well, you know what I used to do? I mean, I know at one time I recorded over like one of those movie tapes. We're talking about those like rental movies, like those those rental movies. I recorded over one of those one time when I needed a cassette, like one of those like movies. Like I think it was Uncle Buck or something. I recorded over because I needed a cassette one time and stuff. Yeah, so I did that once. Javen Hernandez said, "Can I write a rap song about you?" Yeah, you're more than welcome to do that. Yeah. How do you find parts for your 1984 Mercury? Huh? Yeah, that's a good question. Well, eBay. I mean, eBay is the place I go. I mean, the only place. Well, sometimes, like the AutoZone might have certain parts for like the car, like maybe brakes. But even then, it's actually kind of hard to find them. Hang on. Find parts for the Mercury. But I have not needed parts. But if I need parts for the Mercury, I go to eBay. Usually they always have something for the Mercury. Yes. I hope the dog will not plan on digging in here or anything. How was that construction in the 90s? Well, I mean, it's kind of like the same today, I would say. What's the oldest car I ever drove? A 1972 Plymouth satellite. That was my brother's car back in the day. I don't like spicy foods that much at all. Hang on. You have a 1992 Lincoln, huh? Uh, Javen Hernandez says, very interesting. Hang on. Heckler's on here live drinking. Oh yeah? Telling you. Hang on. When did your dog Lucky die? Oh, if you remember Lucky, I remember a dog that we had. He was a poodle. That was in 1982, like in the early 80s. And I think he was hit by a car or something, you know. Where's Arnold? Arnold's his home, I guess. He had a Mazda before. Yeah, I had a Mazda 66, and I loved that car back in the days. I love the style and everything, you know. Do I have any footage of the 1993 Dodge? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that I have a bunch of videos of it. I mean, that was my stepdad's van at the time. That was Joe's van, you know. What did Arnold do for his birthday? I'm not really sure. Hector is cool. I liked his Toyota Tacoma. Well, I think that was actually, I don't think they were called Tacomas at the time. It was a black truck, right? Black pickup truck. Yeah, he had one of those before. I mean, yeah. What happened to my '03 Altima? Well, I sold that one. I traded that one 2 years later to get a 2000 Maxima. Hang on. Hang on. Jill Landis. Hang on. Oh, KP or whatever, and I would fill the hole, like for the cassettes, like so I could record on them again, you know. I did that when I was at short notice, and when I needed a tape at short notice, and there was no like adhesive tape to put over the holes and stuff. I hate when this keeps getting disconnected, man. Hang on. What was your favorite memory with Joe? Well, it keeps getting. My favorite memory with Joe, I guess, is when we used to go to our little adventure trips. Like, you know, like we used to go to like the beach, or we used to go to our little van. We used to do a lot of that back then, you know, like our adventure trips, like to the parks or beaches, or I mean, like all of us would go, like, and it was fun, you know. I mean, that's my memory right there. What did my dad think of Joe? Well, he was neutral, I guess. What happened to the tracksuit? I think I got rid of those a long time ago because they get old after a while, I guess, or I get tired of the same thing, or I think they got old and I just got rid of them eventually. They got old, or I got bored of them and I got rid of them. Why did Joe divorce Joe? I mean, why did my mom divorce Joe? Well, I mean, because he was just too much. He had a drinking problem, and my mom could not take the drinking problem, you know. So, greetings from Pollen, huh? I'm telling you. So, hang on. Another common question I get, like, what's my favorite video game to play? I still love to play the Mario Brothers games. Like, I mean, like the Mario Brothers. I still love those games right now, though. Right now, I'm currently playing the Mario Galaxy on the Switch, on the Nintendo Switch. So, yeah. Well, my stepdad was, my Joe. I mean, Joe was an alcoholic, and he was just too much for my mom because he always had a very a bad personality when he would drink. He was really bad when he drank, and my mom could not take it. Could not take his like the way he was with his excessive drinking and stuff. Joe used to drink all day long. You know what he used to do a lot of? Joe, he used to drink a lot of vodka. He would drink that like pretty much every single day, if I remember. Pretty much every single day, he used to drink a whole bottle of vodka, man. He would buy one of those Smirnoff or whatever that is. Joe, Joe was my stepdad, and you see Joe a lot on my '90s videos. Was there abuse? No, there was no abuse. He was not abusive in any way, but he was just pretty bad. I mean, it was just bad personality or just bad. I mean, when he would drink, like he would like get all bent out of shape when he would drink. It's awesome that I drink, Gil. Family doesn't. Well, no. Well, not me. I don't drink. Hang on. I don't drink. I don't know where that came from. I don't drink. Well, if you're talking about just any drink, I love sodas. I love Pepsi. I drink a lot of sodas. I mean, I'm just saying that straight out. I mean, I love sodas. That's about it, though. I mean, telling you. Verbal. Yeah, I think Joe was kind of more verbal than anything else. Like, well, he did not used to talk crap about us or anything, but he was just like loud and obnoxious, he was just loud, and he would like not be afraid of telling what he feels about us, or about our habits or things like that. Oh, it's okay. You're meant to say that it's awesome that I don't drink. Yeah, I don't drink. Yeah, very good. Pepsi. I love Pepsis. I mean, I'm straight out, man. I love sodas. I drink a lot of sodas. But it's not like out of control, like drinking alcohol. It's not like soda, like drinking soda every single minute of the day. It's not like that. But I'll drink sodas like at least one or two a day. I mean, with one big one a day or something. Yeah. Have I been to Japan? Nope. I've been to Philippines. Are Slurpees popular in the LA area? I would guess. I would assume. Have you driven Mercury or Mercedes? Well, I have a Mercury. I never driven a Mercedes before. I don't know if I'm feeling bugs on me or something. What year did you like most throughout your whole life? I think I love middle 80s, like 1984 through 86 for some reason. Hi, Gilbert Vargas. Have you noticed that my stream is more than 30 minutes this time because this is a weekend and I'm off tomorrow, so I'm telling you. Have I driven a Euro car? Nope. Not really. Patricia says, I love Jesus again. So do I. As far as I'm concerned. So, Lewis says, you're like me. I don't really drink. I just drink soda, though. That's your favorite. I love Pepsi. Just a regular Pepsi and Dr. Pepper, Pepsi or Coke or... That video you made of the car gathering is awesome. It's old school. Oh yeah, big time. You're very welcome. I'm telling you. Do I go to church? Well, I used to go to church. I haven't gone lately, but the Lord is 100% with me. And I would love to go to church because I like the influence of the people there. They're really usually pretty laid back in the church, you know. And they're usually everybody's pretty nice in the church, of course, you know. You go to church to be nice. I mean, you have to be godly. I mean, it looks better if you're nice in a church when you're in a church. So I feel like bug is on me or something, you know. I don't even know what they're doing about the church these days, you know, like about COVID and stuff. I don't speak Spanish. Hang on. Did Joe believe in God? Yeah, he did. I mean, he did believe in God, but he just didn't want to follow his ways. Now, he didn't. He was not a follower of God, but he did believe, though. He did believe in the Lord, but he was not a follower of the Lord. You know. No, there's no mice biting my legs. Hang on. No social distancing and mask at your church, huh? Um, Apple Forever says. You know, I don't even know. I mean, what they're doing about this pandemic. You know, I don't know. I mean, I think they feel like they want to end it right now. I mean, it's like that they want to end it, but I don't know. But I feel like the cold season is coming up. You know, and that's a scary. That's scary to me, man. Where was I born? Where was I born? I was born in San Diego, California. Tell us a story about that my stepdad we never heard. Well, I wouldn't know any of that I know. Hmm? This thing keeps getting disconnected, man. Jesus saves me from destroying myself. That's good, man. It's good that you think that way. Yeah, this disconnecting keeps it's getting annoying here, man. It's like it keeps getting disconnected here. Well, Hector is a 100% believer as well, although he doesn't really follow the Lord very well. He used to, but he's not really a follower, you know. He doesn't follow God's ways. Me, I do. I follow God's way. Am I a hugger? I am. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, why not? Well, like when I feel like I want to hug someone, and I feel like out of love, yes. I mean, of course. As a teen, did your dad or husband? Hmm. Well, I mean, that was not really in my disconnected, you know. I'm on my cellular data right now. I'm not using Wi-Fi because it keeps getting disconnected. But so I'm the first YouTuber that you subscribe to. Very good, Javen Hernandez. That's very nice. It's some mice biting the Wi-Fi out here. I wouldn't be surprised if they would be doing that, because I know the mice was chewing up wires in the car, in the Camaro. You know, they were chewing up the wires. I caught them on time, and I haven't. They haven't been doing that lately in my car. So, well, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if mice were messing around somewhere, but. Dilo says, I pray to Jesus and he helps me with all my problems. And I would say the same thing. Yeah, I just believe, you know. You just gotta believe, you know. 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm telling you. What do my siblings do for their living while they go to school? Yeah, that was Natalie. Yeah, it's one of my kids. I look like a type of guy that would drive a 1996 Tacoma. Yeah, I like those trucks actually. Those Toyota. I like those 90s Toyota trucks. I like them actually. I would like to get one of those too. But although it might be a little expensive to buy one, or a little bit hard to get them too, because everybody wants one of those because they know how good they are. What do I think about our president and the election? Well, I'm kind of neutral about all of that because I just don't even pay attention to it. I guess I like to yeah, I'll make a goofy face. I'll I made a goofy face for Benson. Got disconnected again. Thing disconnected. Hang on, what do I think of California banning fossil fuel vehicles by 2030? What do I think of that? Fossil fuel, talking about gasoline powered cars? Shit. I hope they don't ban the Mercury now. Yeah, because I want to keep driving that car. If I have it by that time. Well, yeah, because right now I'm on my cellular data, because Lewis is asking me do I agree that 80s and 90s. Telling, I keep getting a disconnection again, man. It keeps getting disconnected here. It's like I'm on the cellular phone. Have I ever drove a BMW? Nope, never have. Do I like it when people say Gilby? Yeah, I mean, that's cute. Yeah, it's cute when they Gilby. How funny. Hi, Scott. Hi, Chandler Lewis. What do you think that childhood was better? Is better or adulthood? Well, I mean, being an adult right now, I mean, like I have a lot of experience and I have a lot of things to show and share, which is fun. Did I ever go to the indoor Pizza Hut in Paris? Nope. Do you still go to Fry's Electronic? Not really. I have never been there actually. I'm gonna try my Wi-Fi right now. Do I remember Showbiz Pizza? No. Well, no, not really. Hi, Alex. I'm doing good, except for my junk in my throat. Would I like a documentary about me? Yeah, why not? And junk in my throat. I hate this throat thing, man, all the time, man. Well, I should try something warm, like green tea, or I should try something warm. I gotta do that, yeah. Have I been tested for COVID? Yes, I was tested like a couple weeks ago, and I was negative. Hi, Neil. I'm doing good. My hair probably gone. Well, I don't think so. I've been doing this, clearing my throat. I've been doing that forever. Since like in the last 10 years, even longer. I've been doing that. Talking to the owner of the Albertos about the rodent problem. Yeah, I mean, some people think that the rodents is coming from Albertos, next door to me, or some people think they might be coming from next door because they have a lot of trees or whatever. But I think so. I think the rodents may be coming from Albertos next door. Well, my family, they love to watch my videos. My family, they love to watch it here and there, like once in a while. What do I enjoy what I do for work? Well, I don't exactly enjoy my job, but I mean, well, if I'm driving the forklift, it's fun to drive the forklift. So yeah, like so Hefty said he used to have a mouse problem too, and the scratching sound. Oh, I hate that shit, man. That annoys the shit out of me, man. The mice scratching the walls, man. Damn, man, it annoys the shit out of me, man. Fucking noisy, man. They're noisy. I mean, they do it at night only, and they're noisy, man. When they scratch the walls, man. Shit. I want to get cats, man, but Jenny Lynn doesn't want one because she doesn't like the stink of the when they go to the restroom. When we have the kitty litter inside the house, but I think we need to have it outside and train the cat to go outside and go to the restroom. That's why I want to get a cat. I want to get two of them. I want two cats. So two is better than one, I tell you. Kayla said, yeah, rats too. Oh man, I hate that shit, man. I should get a robot cat. Oh yeah, really? What's the first video I ever made? Well, I actually posted that video up on YouTube, March 26, 1988. Yeah, cats can definitely get rid of them. Yes, they do. I mean, would you ever get one of those bald cats? Well, they're kind of crazy looking, They have those sphinx. I think they call them sphinx cats. The hairless cats. Yeah, those are crazy looking animals. Crazy looking cats. I think I have maybe a tick biting me. I don't know. No, not a tick. It's a flea or something. I don't know. I feel like. Did rats ever bite into your clothes? It's happened to me, and it was so annoying. Well, no, I haven't had that yet. I mean, I haven't had mice ruining any of my clothes or anything yet. I mean, at least not yet. They were like wanting to live on them. They were wanting to live on my clothes, but they did not ruin them or anything. They were making a nest on the clothes, or they wanted to anyway. But it was evidence that some mice were on my clothes, but they didn't ruin them or anything. So I just wash them and use them again. Damn, I don't remember. Hang on. Remember when Heckler was coming up the stairs in the apartment and said, sweating like an N word? No, I liked it. Well, I don't remember. I think there was a video like that, huh? Well, I think, like. So Ricky said you had mice in the garage and you got a cat, no more mice. I want to get a cat, but the one problem though, the cat can't be out here because the dog, and they're gonna get scared of the dog. So we can only have them either in the house or out in the front yard. But I want the cat to be indoor. And so that way I can have a cat to pet too. Do you think that people in the 80s would have handled the coronavirus pandemic? That's a good question. Yeah. I think I actually posted a video about that. I mean, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, that's a good question. Well, that's a good question because it would have been pretty hard during the 80s because like we didn't have internet to play. Have I ever killed mice before? No, not really. I mean, I want to kill the ones that we have in the house, but they're too fast. They're too quick. When did I first hear about the internet? Well, that was in 1995. Do I think Joe's still alive? I don't know. Hang on. Cool drummer said, "How hi Gilbert, I love all your old school vlogs. Thank you very much. And tell him, am I religious? Well, I'm a believer. I'm a 100% believer of the Lord. You know what? Like killing mice, I mean, it is gruesome to kill a mouse. So, and dang it, man. You know, what's my best memory of the 90s? Well, I don't know. Maybe middle 90s, maybe, or maybe late 90s. When I rented my room, I guess. Thank you very much on Daniel Santana for your comment. Gil, you are one of the nicest YouTubers, right? Thank you very much. I'm telling you. Do I like Metallica? Well, I'm not really a fan of heavy metal. I'm not too much into it, you know. I like deep house music, though. Hang on. Hang on. What kind of candy I'm gonna give out for Halloween? It's probably gonna be what do you call it? Just stuff I buy at the Walmart, like a bag of candies, you know, like from Walmart or something. Time Lord says, what I like about you, Gil, is your very nice, chill, down to earth, cool dude. Thank you very much. If only the world had more people like you. Yeah, I wish. Telling you. Very good. What was the Taurus the worst car you owned, or the 2006 Sentra? Well, the Taurus was a bad car. The Ford Taurus, the 94 that I had, it was a bad car, you know. The transmission died on the car at 109,000 miles, you know. Telling you. Oh, yeah. Well, we used to have a lot of cats over here. Like, we used to have a lot of them go here. But I mean, ever since we got the dog, no more. I mean, the dog made the cats run off, you know. Hang on. Waffle guy. Well, he's not here today, I guess. How's the weather? It's kind of warm out here. Hang on. Well, the dog. Well, you know, the dog. We don't like the dog in the house because he does so many things that we don't want him to do. You know, he's gonna do a lot of things. He does things that we don't like him to do, that we don't want him to do. You know, like he's dirty. Like he's always really dirty. And he's gonna be destructive in the house. You know, like he's too destructive. So and then he's not trained for going to the restroom and stuff like that. Gotta did I ever think Apple was going to be a big company as it? Well, I always kind of felt like Apple was always like number one back in those days. Like everybody swore by Apple, even way in the 80s. You know, how old is the dog? He's probably like 2 years old. Well, I think my kids is probably feeding something. Javin Hernandez said, I bought a 1995 Corvette the time you got an Apple. When did I get an Apple? Telling you. When's the first time I used YouTube? Benson is asking. Well, 2006 is when I first used YouTube, or when I first heard about it. Did I give the dog flea medication? Yeah, I did, and it works. It works quite well, too. What do I think of Bluetooth technology? Well, it's convenient, you know. convenience of technology, you know. Oh yeah, I get. I guess YouTube didn't have advertisement back then. I guess it's the popo. Heat sand said, yeah. But I think that was probably. I think it was the police. I don't know, or it might have been an ambulance. I'm not sure. Hi, Meat Billy. And can you smell the food from the Alberto's Mexican restaurant? Yeah, I do smell it. Something. It smells good all the time. It smells like there's a barbecue going on over here sometimes. Hang on. If I had to trade in for the Camaro for another sports car, probably be, I don't know, maybe a Challenger, maybe, I don't know. Do I like seafood? Well, not so much. Do I have any scars? Yeah, I have a few, like from the accident on the scooter back in '91. I still have them too, like the scars. Did I ever get the tree removed from the side of the house? Yes, I did, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. It's right here. I mean, I did remove the tree. I did remove it right here. Dang, I keep stepping on the holes over here, you know? Like because of the dog that kept digging over here, you know? So, yeah. So, anyways. Yeah, so. Nothing happened to the dog. Telling you. Yeah, well, no, my kids don't really. Well, you know what? How much did I buy the house for? Our house? Well, this house was $220,000, and it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. You know, I mean, in San Bernardino, 220. Yeah, I finished the floors. I did the floors already. Lewis is asking me, did I feel I was gonna die like when I had a wreck on the scooter? Well, I was unconscious. You know, I felt like, I didn't feel anything at the time, so well, I didn't actually fear my death or anything, you know, at the time. I think the battery is running out on my phone. Well, yeah, you know what? Like, houses anywhere else but California would be like, for $220,000 that we paid for this house, we could get a mansion elsewhere. We can get a mansion practically elsewhere. But in California, over here, $220,000, this is what we're going to get. A little 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. But I mean, I'm happy here. I'm happy with the house. Yeah, Keyberg says 20 facts about me. Yeah, I want to put more videos about 20 facts. Or my phone is running out of batteries. I have to go in the house and get the charger. There's the furries. Yeah, the dog is gonna have to be outside.
He's going after my cookie dough spoon.
Oh, you're gonna. So, going back in the house, so I have to plug in the phone. Look at the floor. See the floors? See, this is when I did the floor. Yeah, thank you very much for the comment about the house being nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with this house. I mean, I'm happy with it. I mean, of course, I want to live in a mansion, of course, but yeah, I still want to. I like this house. I'm happy with it. Hang on. Nobody says. I think flying cars will be popular by the end of the decade. I don't know about flying cars. I don't think they're going to be around anytime soon. But Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. This thing's. I'm tempted. One of you said, I've been tempted to move to the Inland Empire. You should. I mean, it's pretty nice in its ways, because there's a lot of places to go to here. I mean, that's the nice thing that's good. That's the nice thing about here. I mean, there's a lot of places to go to when the pandemic is not on, that is. Hang on. Would I ever fly around in a jetpack? I would be kind of afraid of going on there at first. But if I could trust it, if I would be able to trust a jetpack, yes, I would. I wouldn't mind flying around in one of those. I would like. So you live in San Jose, huh, Scott? That's a very expensive area. But if you moved in there years ago, then that's good. I mean, that's nice. Why do people think that it was are more nostalgic about 80s and 90s than they are in the 2000s? I'm not really sure. I mean, well, because it was more simpler, I guess. Yeah. What's the furthest I've driven to Mercury? Probably L.A. and back, I guess. Well, I drove 170 miles on that Mercury the other day. Like when I made that video for the tour. Hang on. Would I skydive for $1 million? Yeah, why not? But I don't know, man. I would be afraid of doing that. I don't know. Yeah. Hang on. What's the craziest thing that's ever happened while I was alive? I'm not really sure how what I. Well, probably like witnessing probably witnessing a dog getting run over by a car. I guess. I mean, back in those days. Did I get free pizza when I worked at Pizza Hut? Yeah, I guess I used to get free. Well, for lunch, yeah. Hang on. I had a burrito and taco or from Taco Bell for dinner. Well, do I sleep with my teeth, with my dentures or partial? Well, sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. But for the most part, I don't. Then I now put them like in a sealed container, so that way like nobody's gonna get it. Like the mice will get it anymore. Hang on. Have I been to San Francisco? Yes, I have. Taco Bell or Del Taco? I like Del Taco. Teeth grind. Hang on. Hang on. Do I prefer ghetto blasters or headphones? Probably headphones because they're quieter to everybody, I guess. Now the mice probably hate me because I'm making it hard for them, I guess. I don't know. Difficult for them to raid our house, I guess. Well, I guess it's like this is originally a 30. This is actually a 30-minute live, but this is already an hour and 40 minutes. So it would seem to me that I guess I gotta get going. Ever do burnouts in the Mercury? Well, not really. I mean, hang on. Do I prefer cassettes over CDs? Well, I mean, MP3s. Have I ever met anyone famous? Well, not exactly. Never. Never really like talking about a celebrity. No, never. I mean, never have. flying car routes were supposed to begin in New Zealand in 2021, huh? Before, oh yeah, I'd like to know. I would like to see that. Okay, well, I guess I gotta get going. Originally it was a 30-minute live, but I was able to stay up later because I'm not working tomorrow, so I'll do it again tomorrow for 30 minutes. Well, but actually, because I felt like staying up a little longer, because I felt like staying up for the live longer, so. Is there a lot of homeless in my area? Well, I guess so. Just some. I mean, we don't get a lot of. They don't come around in my directly at our house much, but I mean. Okay, well, I guess I gotta get going. So I'm just gonna go ahead and have a meal or something. So yeah, what time to go go live? Well, yeah, I've been going live lately about 8 o'clock every night. Hang on, I usually get nice dreams. Okay, well I guess I get going. So yeah, night. So I'm gonna get going in the next few seconds or so. I'll try to catch the live tomorrow. Every day I'm gonna do it for 30 minutes unless I feel like going longer. But don't be surprised that I may miss a day. But I'm gonna try to go live every day for the rest of this month. So for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So yeah. Peace out. Okay. Okay, alright. I'll see y'all. Tomorrow, you guys can come back tomorrow. I'll be back again for 30 minutes. It's usually 30 minutes. Unless I feel like going longer, but I mean 30 minutes is the original time. But okay, so I'll be back tomorrow again for 30 minutes again. Yeah, I keep saying that, yeah, I know. But so anyways. Okay. I'll see y'all. Alrighty.